So if you're feeling like you're drowning in leads and struggling to keep everything organized, well, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to break down how Go High Level's core CRM features can take all that chaos and turn it into a system you actually control. You know the feeling, right? You've got leads coming in from your website, from social media, maybe from emails, and you're just juggling all of it. It gets messy fast. And honestly, it's a super common problem, especially when the tools you're supposed to be using just feel clunky and make things worse. I mean, the old way of doing this is just a recipe for disaster. You're jumping from a spreadsheet where you track people to your email inbox for one conversation, then over to your phone to find a text message from them. It's just so easy for amazing opportunities to slip right through the cracks. But what if you could put everything in one place? That's really the big promise of Go High Level. So let's dive in and see exactly how it takes that chaotic mess and turns it into a smooth, streamlined process. All right, so everything, and I mean everything, starts with a contact record. Think of this as the command center for every single person you interact with. It's the foundation for everything else we're going to talk about. Picture this. Someone lands on your website. They love your offer, and they fill out a form. Boom. That one simple action is the trigger. Their info instantly gets pulled into Go High Level, and a brand new contact record is created. You didn't have to lift a finger. And this thing is so much more than just a digital business card. It becomes your single source of truth for that person. You've got their info, notes from your last call, any tasks you need to do, appointments, even a full history of every single message. And see those tags? Okay, those are your secret weapon. You can tag someone hot lead or attended webinar, and here's the cool part. Those tags automatically group people into what we call smart lists. This means your lists are alive. They update themselves in real time based on what your leads are doing, so you can send super targeted messages without ever sorting a spreadsheet again. Just think about that for a second. No more hunting for information. You can finish a call, add your notes, create a follow-up task for your team, and book their next meeting, all from one screen. The entire history right there at a glance. Okay, so now the contact is neatly in your system. This is where the real magic can begin. Let's talk about the one feature that, let's be honest, can feel a little scary at first: automation workflows. And look, we get it. We've heard this directly from users. Workflows can look really complex when you first open them up. It's like a big blank canvas. But the truth is, you can build a seriously powerful automation in just a couple of minutes. Check out how simple this is. It's just 4 steps. First, the trigger. A lead fills out your form. That immediately triggers an action, an instant text message from you. Then the system just waits for an hour and fires off another action, a follow-up email. That's it. This little sequence guarantees every single new lead gets an immediate personal touch. And that right there, that's the whole point of automation. It's not about being a robot. It's about creating consistent, reliable systems so you give a perfect follow-up experience every single time. You've basically just built a safety net for your business. Okay, so you captured the lead, the first follow-up went out automatically, awesome. But what happens when they actually write back? Let's look at how you keep all of those back and forth conversations organized. So instead of the old way, checking your email, then opening up your Instagram DMs, then scrolling through your phone's text messages, Go High Level pulls every single one of those conversations into one unified feed, and it's all tied directly to that contact's record. For anyone working in a team, this is an absolute game changer. It means anyone on your team can click on a contact, instantly see the entire back and forth history, and pick up the conversation right where it left off. For the customer, it feels totally seamless. But let's be real. Not every lead is created equal, right? Some are ready to buy now, others need a little more time. So how do you treat them differently? Well, this is where smart segmentation comes in. So check out this real-world example. You can set up a workflow that actually reads the answers someone gives you on a form. If they're a perfect fit for you, maybe they have the right budget or business size, you can automatically send them a link to book a call. But if they're not quite ready, you can automatically add them to a long-term email sequence to warm them up. What we're doing here isn't just basic automation. You're automating with intelligence. You're using the data your leads are giving you to create a custom-tailored journey for every single person. The right message to the right person at exactly the right time. All right, let's step back for a second and look at the big picture. We've just mapped out the entire journey, from that messy, chaotic pile of leads to a controlled, intelligent system. When you combine these simple features, what you've really done is build a powerful engine for your business. It captures leads, organizes all their info, kicks off instant follow-ups, keeps all your conversations in one place, and even personalizes the outreach. It's a complete system for nurturing someone from the very first time they hear about you, all the way to becoming a happy customer. And what all this really means is you can finally stop wasting your time managing data and hunting for conversations. Instead, you can focus on what actually grows your business, building real relationships and closing more deals. Because really, this is just the beginning. Start thinking about all the other repetitive little things you do in your business. Sending appointment reminders, asking for reviews, chasing down failed payments. All of that can be streamlined, giving you back the one thing you can never get more of, your time.